Good evening, everybody. I'm Jeff Morris.
Hey, Jeff!
What's up, Jeff?
A little bit of history about myself. I actually grew up on a dairy farm in Gerber, California. Does anybody know where Gerber is? Well, it's a little shithole up in Northern California. They've got a gas station, a Baptist church, and 3 bars. That's it. One of the bars actually has gambling in the front and a daycare center in the back. I'm really sad to say that I actually learned about sex by watching dairy cows. Talk about scarred for life. For years I thought that women had 4 nipples. And they were called udders. Oh man. And cows, you know, cows don't just magically produce milk. You gotta knock them up first. See, what happens is the veterinarian comes out, he shows up and he puts on this rubber glove that goes up to his armpit. And then he grabs a handful of bull sperm and shoves it up the cow's hoo-ha. Now I'm about 9 years old and I'm standing there, I'm watching this. And I thought, holy cow. This is some pretty cool shit. So a few years later, I'm having sex for the very first time. And the girl says, do you have a condom? So I put on a rubber glove, jacked off of my hand, and woo-ha! Now I hear they have a name for that. It's called fisting. Who would have thunk it? I don't know. So now that I'm older and a little bit wiser, I figured out the secret to getting laid. And that is to write a book. So I wrote a book. It's called The Magician and the Geisha. And I was doing the book signing here in Fresno. And in walks this killer blonde. She buys my book, gives me her address. I go over to her house afterwards and I walk in. And I've got a bottle of wine, I've got a red rose, and my box of rubber gloves. And her house is empty. There's no furniture, nothing. And I look and the walls have been spray painted with huge blood red pentagrams. My date was a witch. And I'm thinking I gotta get the fuck out of here and fast. So we have sex. And after we're done, I grab my box of rubber gloves and I get the hell out of there. Thank you, I'm Jeff Morris. Have a good evening.